Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, fellows, members and honoured guests, it's a very great pleasure to welcome you to this admission ceremony, which is a celebration of your success. In the first part of the ceremony, we're going to recognise some of the outstanding people who've made enormous contributions to medicine and to society in general. I urge you to listen, to learn, and to be truly inspired. I would now like to invite Professor Adrian Stanley to deliver the citation for Professor Dame Parveen Kumar.
Madam President, it is my privilege to present Professor Dame Parveen Jane Kumar for the Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow. Professor Kumar was born in Lahore and moved to the UK in her early teenage years before studying medicine at St Bartholomew's Hospital as one of 8 women amongst 160 men. She trained in gastroenterology and in 1982 was appointed consultant physician and gastroenterologist at Homerton Hospital. In 1999 she was appointed Professor of Medicine and Education at Barts in the Royal London School of Medicine and Queen Mary University of London. Professor Kumar is one of the leading figures in our profession worldwide and has held numerous senior positions, including President of the BMA, President of the Royal Society of Medicine, and President of the Medical Women's Federation. She was a founding non-executive director of NICE, was Chair of the Medicines Commission UK, and is known to generations of medical students for her indispensable textbook, Kumar and Clark's Clinical Medicine, now in its 9th edition. Professor Kumar continues to teach, lecture and examine doctors and medical students around the world, and she set up the Global Health Initiative at the Royal Society of Medicine when she was president. She was awarded the BMA Gold Medal for service to medicine and education, the BMJ Award for Outstanding Contribution to Health, and was the first Asian Professional Woman of the Year in 1999. She's received many honorary degrees and is also a trustee of the British Youth Opera and several charities, including her long-standing association with the Royal Medical Benevolent Fund. She was awarded CBE in 2000 and was appointed Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 2017 for services to medicine and medical education. In addition to all this, Professor Kumar is a friend of this college and gave the keynote lecture at last year's flagship Medicine 24 meeting, and also gave the President's Leadership Lecture at the college last night. Madam President, it is now my great pleasure to invite you to confer the Honorary Fellowship on Professor Dame Parveen Kumar.
By the powers vested in me by the Council of this college, I confer on you now the Honorary Fellowship in Medicine. Congratulations and welcome. Thank you. I now invite Professor David Galloway, immediate past president of this college, to deliver the citation for the Honorary Fellowship to be awarded to Professor Mehmet Haberal'a.
Madam President, it's my privilege to present Professor Mehmet Haberal'a for the Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow. It's a great pleasure to welcome Professor Haberal'a back to Glasgow. He visited us last summer and contributed to one of the academic programmes that we held in the college at that time, and we've since connected with him at various international events, and it's really good to be able to recognise and value his friendship. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a seriously tall order indeed to try to do justice to such a distinguished colleague in just a couple of minutes. He is without doubt one of the most distinguished surgeons of his generation. Mehmet Haberal'a was born in 1944 in the northeastern part of Turkey, in a province bordering the Black Sea. He completed his undergraduate medical education in the University of Ankara in 1967, finished his general surgical training in his home country in 1971, before going to the United States to gain some experience in the Shriners Burns Institute and the John Seeley Hospital in Galveston, Texas. He then took the opportunity to work with the renowned pioneering transplant surgeon Dr. Thomas Starzl, who at that time was in the University of Colorado Medical School in Denver. As of about this time last year, Professor Haberal'a had performed some 2,844 renal transplant procedures, almost 600 liver transplants. This is a unique and phenomenal personal experience. His clinical experience is peppered with a string of remarkable firsts. In 1975, he performed the very first living-related donor kidney transplant in Turkey, and some 3 years after that, the first cadaveric procedure in that country. He was the first to perform a successful cadaveric liver transplant in Turkey, was responsible for the first European pediatric living-related donor liver transplant, the first adult segmental living-related liver transplantation in the world, and the first combined liver and kidney transplant procedure from a living-related donor anywhere in the world. He's been an active researcher throughout his career, has received more than 40 international awards in medicine, is a member of at least 35 national and international societies, and has contributed to almost 2,000 scientific publications in both Turkish and English. He's a member currently of at least 12 editorial boards. He established the Middle East Dialysis and Organ Transplantation Foundation to facilitate organ sharing and procurement throughout the region. He was the founder and president of the Middle East Burn and Fire Disaster Society, past president of the International Society for Burn Injuries, and in 2012 he founded the World Academy of Medical, Biomedical and Ethical Sciences. He's currently the president of the Transplantation Society, and he's organised more than 30 national and international meetings in his country. In terms of his visionary leadership, he founded the Başkent University from the Organ Transplant and Burns Treatment Foundation, and the university now has 11 faculties, 7 educational institutes and 6 vocational schools. According to their website, there are over 8,000 undergraduate students, another 800 or so graduate students across the disciplines, and Professor Haberal'a is the president of the Executive Supreme Board of that university. In 2009, he became an honorary fellow of the American College of Surgeons and has since been elected to the Board of Governors. He's fostered strong clinical and training links between Başkent, just outside Ankara, and Harvard in Boston and the Mass General Hospital. He's also received the Distinguished Philanthropist Award from the American College, is an honorary fellow of the American Surgical Association, and he holds similar honorary fellowships from numerous other surgical societies in Jordan, for example, in Argentina. He's also a distinguished fellow of the Royal Society of Medicine in this country, as well as holding several honorary doctorates. I was just spending 5 minutes showing him the Hunterian Museum before we came in here, and much to my surprise, there were about 40 or so Turkish tourists who immediately mobbed him, recognising him as a celebrity, wanting to get their picture taken and so on. It really brought it home to me just how much of a contribution and how well he is known in his own country. You'll appreciate that I've given you but a brief sample of his impressive career. It also staggers me to realise that in addition to all of this, he served as a Member of Parliament in Turkey following his success in the general election there in the summer of 2011. Madam President, it's my privilege to present Professor Mehmet Haberal'a for the Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow.
By the powers vested in me by the Council of our College, I now confer upon you the Honorary Fellowship in Surgery of the College. Congratulations, and you're very welcome. Most welcome. I'm now pleased to invite Mr. John McGregor to deliver the citation for the Honorary Fellowship in Surgery to be awarded to Dr. Stephen Wexner.
Madam President, it is my privilege to present Dr. Stephen Wexner for the Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow. To have a man like Stephen Wexner standing before us in this great hall is a true honour. One of the best renowned and technically gifted surgeons, at least in the generation I have been working in. In the time permitted of a short citation, I can only give you a very brief outline of what is an outstanding CV, but I'll address one or two issues. Perhaps if I just start by saying 11 current chairs of surgery, or perhaps 12, because I think UCL has just appointed Stephen as a chair there, 66 visiting professorships, over 2,100 invited lectures, before we add in a bibliography in excess of 700 scientific papers, 250 book chapters and some 34 books, and so I could go on. But it is for his clinical expertise that he's renowned worldwide. He was the first US surgeon to popularise the colonic J pouch for the management of rectal cancer and has shown similar leadership in the development of management of fecal incontinence and the introduction and development of laparoscopic colorectal surgery. And he personally oversees the training of some 10 to 20 fellows in lap colorectal surgery each year. Stephen's expertise has been recognised by presidency of every North American association with any connection to colorectal and laparoscopic surgery. And in 2012, he was appointed to the Board of Regents of the American College of Surgeons. It's surely only a matter of time before he is elected president of that august body. In addition to that, though, it's not just the US. Stephen is known worldwide, and he's been awarded and honoured with fellowships of colleges throughout the world, including our two sister Royal Colleges in this island, the Royal College of Surgeons of England and the Royal College of Surgeons of Edinburgh. I first met Stephen in February 1998 when, as a young consultant early in my career, I was afforded the opportunity to attend the colorectal disease symposium in Fort Lauderdale, an experience I've been happy to go again and experience once more, and I would commend it to all young surgeons in this room. Stephen was the founder and remains the director of that programme in the memory of David Jagelman, who was a close colleague, and it is the single biggest US international colorectal meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, we really are honoured to have Stephen Wexner here today, a man who will go down in surgical history as one of the true greats of the profession and will add to a worthy addition to the illustrious heritage of this college. So, Madam President, it is now my very great pleasure to invite you to confer the fellowship of the college on Dr. Stephen Wexner.
By the powers vested in me by the Council of this college, I now confer on you the Honorary Fellowship in Surgery. It's my pleasure now to invite Professor James Woodburn to read the citation for Professor Peter Kavanagh.
Madam President, it's my privilege to present Professor Peter Kavanagh for the Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow. Professor Kavanagh is Emeritus Professor of Mechanical Engineering and Bioengineering at the University of Washington and Distinguished Emeritus Professor at Pennsylvania State University. Born and raised in the UK, Professor Kavanagh is trained in physical education, mathematics, anatomy and human biomechanics at Loughborough College, University of London, and the Royal Free Hospital Medical School, where he gained his Bachelor of Education, Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Science degrees. In 1972, he embarked on a 30-year career at Pennsylvania State University. In 1981, he was appointed Professor of Biomechanics and later became Director of the world-renowned Centre for Locomotion Studies. Penn State Biomechanics, under Professor Kavanagh's direction, has continually sought to develop solutions to problems in musculoskeletal health, sport, exercise, injury and rehabilitation. However, this and his particular groundbreaking work in the biomechanics and treatment of diabetic foot ulceration has far-reaching and insightful impact for podiatric medicine. More broadly, his research at Penn State led to the development of the zero-gravity treadmill used by NASA on the International Space Station. His research on bone loss during long-duration spaceflight culminated in his 2015 Distinguished Public Service Medal Award. This is the highest civilian honour given by NASA. In biomechanics, he's been awarded the Newbridge Medal and the Borelli Award, and in diabetes, the Edward James Omis Award for amputation prevention, as well as the International Diabetic Foot Award. Professor Kavanagh has a distinguished publication record, including books and book chapters, and a remarkable portfolio of patents and spin-out companies, which emphasises the translational value of his science and its wider impact on society. But more importantly, a notable humanitarian and environmentalist. Professor Kavanagh has wider interests in wildlife photography, running and spending time with his family. Madam President, it is now my great pleasure to invite you to confer the Honorary Fellowship on Professor Peter Robert Kavanagh.
By the powers vested in me by the Council of this college, I now award you the Honorary Fellowship in Podiatric Medicine. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. I'd now like to invite Dr. Paul Keeley to read the citation for the Honorary Fellowship to be awarded to Professor Malcolm Nicholson.
Madam President, it's my privilege to present Professor Malcolm Nicholson for the Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow. The history of medicine has an at times uneasy relationship with the practice of medicine itself. The truth usually stands between history as hagiography and history as iconoclasm, and can bear fruit when both are at play. Historians of medicine play a vital role in the process, detailing both the successes of medicine in addressing suffering while at the same time exposing the human frailties of clinicians, the serendipity of medical discovery, and perhaps most importantly, allowing the narratives of patients too to be told. Professor Malcolm Nicholson trained first in zoology in Aberdeen and with a PhD in the history of medicine following from the University of Edinburgh. His subsequent postdoctoral honing was under the influence of Bill Bynum and Roy Porter at the Wellcome Institute in London. Professor Nicholson, until his retirement last year, was on the staff of the University of Glasgow since 1990, and over the 29 years has fostered the closest relationship between the Centre for the History of Medicine and the college. His prolific output of work has reflected the history of medicine in Scotland and beyond over that period and has contributed significantly to historical scholarship in a number of areas. Under Professor Nicholson's leadership, the Centre maintains an active programme of teaching of medical students to give them an understanding of the roots of current clinical practice. At postgraduate level, research uses archival material at the college and the knowledge and skills of the heritage and library staff to considerable mutual advantage. Professor Nicholson has been supervisor to a significant number of doctoral candidates, including members and fellows of this college, in a wide variety of themes. I might add on a personal note, he guided me through my own midlife crisis with the Masters in Medical History just last year. A key part of Professor Nicholson's contribution to the dissemination of knowledge and scholarship in the history of medicine has been the programme of seminars which run monthly at the college through the academic year, and which garners contributions from a wide range of internationally renowned scholars and researchers. In his own research, he's given unique insights into the work of historical figures such as James Young Simpson and Giovanni Battista Mognani. He's also something of the go-to medical historian for the media, with involvement in documentary work on BBC 2 and Radio 4, and giving impeccable period detail to Call the Midwife and Mr. Selfridge on BBC 1. There will come with this nomination a wry Hebridean smile from Professor Nicholson, and the hope would be that in awarding the fellowship, and in effect making him one of our own, we are not attempting to thus neutralise his gently critical voice. Rather, we as a community of clinicians simply thus mark his key contributions to the life of the college. Madam President, it's now my great pleasure to invite you to confer the Honorary Fellowship on Professor Malcolm Nicholson.
By the powers vested in me by the Council of the College, I confer the Honorary Fellowship of the College now. Thank you. And now I'd like to invite our Registrar, Dr. Roderick Nielsen, to deliver the citation for the Very Reverend Kelvin Holdsworth.
Madam President, I have the privilege to present to you the Very Reverend Kelvin Holdsworth for the award of Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow. Born in Yorkshire but educated mainly in Scotland, Kelvin is a priest in the Scottish Episcopal Church and is currently the Provost and Director of St Mary's Episcopal Cathedral, a post he has held since 2006. In that role, he has contributed significantly to the dialogue in Scotland and the UK surrounding the opening of marriage to same-sex couples, and for this he is most widely known, campaigning firstly for changes in Scots law to allow such marriages to take place, and then changes in canon law to allow them to take place in church. He was the first Anglican priest outside North America to hold a licence to marry same-sex couples. Kelvin has used his position to influence public policy on issues affecting the LGBT population, particularly in the area of mental and physical health, and he is considered one of the most influential LGBT people in the United Kingdom. While Kelvin's public persona and position is well documented, what is less well known is his commitment to excellence in all aspects of Christian worship and his desire to make the church open, inclusive and welcoming. These are the words used in all the literature of St Mary's Cathedral and the ethos put forward at every opportunity by Kelvin. Those values were exemplified by an event 2 years ago in which local Muslims and Christians came together to share their stories about the birth of Christ in St Mary's Cathedral. There were a number of dissenting voices to this and a number of death threats received by Kelvin for this action. St Mary's Cathedral in Glasgow has seen attendances rise significantly, and under his stewardship it has become a centre of excellence in liturgy, music and art, as well as providing invaluable support to the community in the West End of Glasgow. Kelvin has said that a healthy people require healthy institutions, and his own ministry, both inside and outside his church, has demonstrated the appropriateness of this comment. As the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons of Glasgow is an institution dedicated to the health and welfare of others, both in and outside the city, it is fitting that the College recognises the efforts of other institutions and individuals who contribute to that. As an adopted son of Glasgow, a committed campaigner against discrimination of any sort, and an advocate for the disadvantaged and dispossessed, he is well worthy of recognition by the College. Accordingly, Madam President, I invite you to confer the Honorary Fellowship of the College on the Very Reverend Kelvin Holdsworth.
By the powers vested in me by the Council of this College, I confer our Honorary Fellowship now. Congratulations. Thank you. Well, my goodness, what an amazing array of talent and contributions, and I will touch on that later. I've already welcomed all of you here. I do want to specifically offer a warm welcome, despite our slightly inclement weather, to a visiting delegation we have from Myanmar this afternoon. So Professor Zaw Ling Ung, Professor A.A. Chit, Professor Tintin Nui, and Associate Professor Hain Yasar Ong, we're delighted that you're here to share in the celebrations with us. I would now like to invite Dr. Roderick Nielsen to administer the Oath of Allegiance.
Could all the diplomats please stand? Do you solemnly and sincerely declare that you will be faithful fellows and members of this college, obey all laws, regulations and bylaws made and to be made by the College? And will you do nothing which, in the opinion of the College, is prejudicial to the interests of or derogatory to the honour of the College or of your profession? Thank you very much. Please be seated. I would now like to invite Professor Hani Etiba, the Medical Vice President of the College, to present the diplomas to all new medical fellows and members. Hussein Shabir Ali. Hein Yazar Ong. Tintin Nwe. Raghavendra Bhatt. Ishrat Bhuyan. Ravi Shankar Bonu. Priya Chandrasekhar. A. Chit. Shuja Dar. Fakhruddin Ali Galdagon. Sati Bharata Ganguly. Ashok Sebastian Komaranchath. Girish Mathur. Krishan Kumar Parikh. George Paulos. Munaswamy Ravikirthi. Mohsin Saif. Mark Christopher Sheridan. Jaya Prakash Shetty. Ashish Sinha. Venkatamaran Nagajaran. Devendra Prasad Singh. That way. No worries. Venkataram Namarajan. For membership, Rachel Louise Hart. Syed Ahmad Murtaza Jaffrey. Ngozi Vivian Obi. Joanna Osmanska. Diana Park. Rashid Shaukat. Kirsty Elizabeth Stafford. Athisham Zafar. I would now like to invite Mrs. Alison Lanigan, Vice President Surgical, to present the diplomas to all the new surgical fellows and members as follows. In General Surgery, Laura Margaret Arthur. Michael David Gale. In oral and maxillofacial surgery, Arshad Siddiqui. In urology, Ghassan Talami. For the conjoint fellowship in urology, the Malaysian board, Syed Hassanul Hadi bin Syed Mohsin. Raj Vikesh Tiwari. For the Fellowship Qua Surgeon, Saif Uddin Ahmed. Shakira Ahmed. Mwyad Abbas Fatel Al-Ani. Gopal Badlani. Ajay Kumar Balakumar. Hakim Zamanul Islam Buyan. Joseph A. Calero. Raghavan Dayanandu Babu. Janak Desai. Matthew Thomas Getman. Maria Elena Gregory. Mantu Gupta. Goran Jovic. Jihad Kauk. Mohammed Masood Karim. No problem. Ali Riza Kural. Venkatramana Manda. Shankar Medikeri. Junior Sundaresh Narendran. Francesco Porpiglia. Ramchandra Prabhu. P. Veliyudan Rajendra Kumar. Sri Kumar Ramachandran. Mukardipi Ray. Sanjay Razdan. Suhas Vasant Salpekar. Natarajan Sundaram. Salil Tandon. Tiru Arul Tirugnanasam Randamurti. Sai Vishnupuria Vital. Adnan Yar Muhammad. For the Fellowship Class Surgeon in Ophthalmology, Ahmed Fayez Hafez Abul El Mati. Mathrua Afrin. Leah Khatab Omar Al-Kazjari. Sheena Balakrishnan. Muhammad Ibrahim Ahmed Salam Hussein. Muhammad ibn Abdul Malik. Ryan Richard Ramutar. Kumar Shilfa. Anirban Tarafdar. Ayman Dia Jafar. For membership, Bilal Aslam Pervez. Shreyas Sanjeev Chitnis. Mark Kieran Davis. Chia Yu Kong. Greg Neagle. Soumitra Sarkar. Surya Siva. Tom William Walshaw. Russell Hack. Balaji Swaminathan. I would now like to invite Professor Graham Ogden, the Vice President Dental, to present diplomas to all new dental fellows and members as follows. In Specialty Fellowship in Restorative Dentistry, Victoria Elizabeth Harper. Madan Mohan Natarajan. In Fellowship in Dental Surgery, Rajesh Dhirawani. Kim Chuan Hao. Ana Karina Sofia de Plata de Mascareñas. Arumugam Anand Kumar. Shrunga Bagamani Lingagowda. Elena Jane Basley. Alexandra Bell. Fuk Shing Chan. Rachel Cruikshank. Anna Louise Davis. Andrew El Nazir. Fiona Elizabeth Hall. Aveen Higgins. Morag Ann Kennedy. Muhammad Asal Khaled. Christine Elizabeth Lumsden. Rajan Mukesh Nagar. Stephanie Rose Neeson. Jane Stephanie Patterson. Ekta Priya. Graham Alexander Proctor. Gunjan Pruthi. Ainsley McKinley Robertson. Isabel Louise Rogers. Suhan Sriendran. Mark Norman Robert Sinton. Krishna Mukund Subha. Balaji Subramoniam Muthiah. Dinahar Sundarajas. Elizabeth Jane Todd. Hannah Rachel Helen Underwood. The T.C. White Medal is presented for outstanding performance in the MFDS Part 2 examination conducted in November 2018 and is awarded to Isabel Louise Rogers. I would now like to invite Dr. Sam Allen, the Vice Dean of Faculty of Travel Medicine, to present the diplomas to the new travel medicine specialists as follows. A membership in travel medicine, Keith Russell. Mark Sherry. The International Diploma in Expedition and Wilderness Medicine, Harriet Briggs. Richard William Fraser Carr. Rebecca Croston. Katie Cunningham. Rory Ellison. Daniel Grace. Joanna Kirkham. Andrew Stephen Livesey. Joseph Sean Mulroy. Alexandra Taylor. I would now like to invite Professor Robert Ashford, Dean of the Faculty of Podiatric Medicine, to present the diplomas to all the new podiatric medicine specialists as follows. Fellowship of the Faculty of Podiatric Medicine, Stuart James Alexander. Howard Earl Alexander. Desmond Bell. William Alexander Monroe. Jamie Alexander Quinn. Michelle Scott. Ramsey Sloss. I would like to re-invite Professor Hani Tiba to present the diplomas of the MRCP UK. Mohammed Ahmed. Ahmed Al-Khatib. Lida Amer. Namitha Anto. Ramiz Arif. Mutib Ashraf. Hina Aslam. Huzaifa Awadul Karim. Rachel Barrett. Kira Brown. Fatima Aisha Kedar. Jenny Caesar. Farial Mortaza Chima. Andrew Galbraith. Neil Gordon. Kieran Groom. Laura Hannington. Mark Jordan. Sadia Khan. Carly Lamb. Ki Fui Maung. Asma Mohammed Nazli. Innocent Munzewa. David Murchison. Moez Nayar. Adam Louis Peters. Anjana Puzekavadil. Alice Radley. Fad Rahman. Maximilian Rothwell Ralston. Muhammad Bilal Razak. Muhammad Sharif. Michael Shipton. Mohammed Siddiqui. Daniel Swarbrick. Anna Juliet Taylor. Kim Wang Gerald Thang. Sam Tundu. Woot Yi Win. The following has successfully completed the Diploma in Dermatology examination: Alaya Nashus Yunus Al-Sati. And the following is a recipient of the college's Livingston Fellowship, which supports physicians and surgeons in training from Malawi and Zambia to undertake a year's specialty training in NHS Scotland. Natasha Ngwira. Madam President, that concludes the number of people to be presented for diplomas at this ceremony. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a really high point in the college calendar. It's where we welcome new fellows and members, and it helps us to remember that we are really part of a global community. We all have memorable days in our lives. An engagement, a wedding, the birth of a child, a graduation. And I hope that today will be a special day that you look back on with the same amount of happiness. Why is it special? Well, it represents the culmination of your work, your efforts, and your sacrifice. You've been successful in gaining qualifications which really are a gold standard, and they're recognised the world over. Or you've been elevated to fellowship in recognition of your position and professional standing. These qualifications and post-nominals set you apart within the profession as being the best of the best. Now, achievement takes effort. Pelé, that famous Brazilian footballer, said, Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing. So there is no shortcut to success, but you've shown that you have not only the ability, but the motivation and the dedication to succeed. None of this happens in isolation. We all work. We have families. We have lives outside medicine. And a healthy work-life balance isn't a luxury, it is a necessity. Your parents, partners, children have all had an important part to play in supporting you. So now, this is an opportunity for you to show your appreciation. So I would like to ask the diplomats to stand. Please, stand. Turn around 180 degrees and applaud and show your appreciation to your families. Thank you. So this afternoon we have got a wonderful, colourful spectrum of people and cultures here. A diverse and inclusive college is one of the key priorities for my presidency. Many of you are at an exciting early stage of your career. Perhaps you're not fully decided on where your career path may lie. Some of you are already established in clinical practice. Some are in senior positions. Whichever stage you're at, it's likely that you will have faced some challenges, and there will be more ahead. But then, as the American politician Frank Clark said, if you can find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead anywhere. The key thing here is perseverance. Now, the root of that word is Latin. I'm not sure how many Latin scholars we have here. I have to admit, I did have to look this up. Per, for very, and sevius for strict. So the direct translation is be very strict with yourself, or to continue steadfastly. And that's what I'd encourage you to do. Challenges are what makes life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. We all have disappointments. We all suffer setbacks. What defines us is how we respond. The great Nelson Mandela said, "Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." So persevere, continue steadfastly, and you will overcome. All those of you who have become fellows and collegiate members are now connected. So what is it that unites us? Well, first of all, we're part of this college. Ours is a unique college, the only multidisciplinary college where we have physicians, surgeons, dentists, podiatric medicine and travel medicine specialists all under one umbrella. And let's face it, it's had to be a particularly big umbrella today. There's no doubt that the sense of belonging, of community, is one of the most fundamental human needs. In the UK in particular now, it's sometimes quite difficult to feel part of a team because of our shift working and rotations. But now, wherever you are in the world, in Ayr or Abu Dhabi, Chester or Chennai, Morpeth or Mandalay, you belong to a community. And I encourage you to be an active member of the community. Get involved, stay connected, be the lifeblood of the college, and the college will support you throughout your career. The second thing that unites us is that we share a wonderful, caring profession. We're really privileged to be with people at some of the best and some of the worst times of their lives. We have a responsibility to continue to develop our knowledge and skills, to be the very best healthcare professionals that we can be, and that, without doubt, is a lifelong process. But to be the best, remember, it's not just enough to know the latest in genomics, investigations, drugs and devices, and artificial intelligence. You must remember the non-clinical skills, the human factors, communication, team working, leadership, managing uncertainty. These are all of equal importance. The great William Osler, who is known as the father of modern medicine, said, "The good physician treats the disease. The great physician treats the patient with the disease." And through our education and training and e-learning, nowhere now is too far away, and the college can help you with all of that critical human factors training. Life these days is incredibly fast-paced. Work and training are demanding, patients have high expectations, communications are instantaneous. No sooner has something happened than it's on Twitter or Instagram. The workplace, while very, very rewarding, has an unrelenting pressure, an emotional cost that can sometimes prove too much and lead to burnout and ill health. So I urge you, therefore, to be self-aware. Be kind to yourself. Care for yourself and be concerned for the well-being of your colleagues. Talk to your peers. Share experiences. Do something that makes you happy. I'll repeat, a good work-life balance isn't a luxury. It's a necessity so that you can play the long-term game. Your well-being is another of the priorities for my term of office. And again, there are many ways in which the college can help with your well-being. So in closing, to provide the highest standards of healthcare, we need to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be in terms of professional ability and our own well-being. We've all been inspired today by the incredible achievements of our 6 honorary fellows. But sitting in this hall are the inspirational honorary fellows of the future. I leave you with the words of the author Roy T. Bennett. Believe in your infinite potential. Your only limitations are those you set upon yourself. Not all of us will do great things, but it's important that we do the small things to the very best of our ability. That is the secret of a happy and fulfilling career and life. Thank you. That really marks the end of our formal proceedings for this afternoon, but I would like to invite all fellows, members, diplomats and your guests to enjoy some refreshments with us in the cloisters, where we'll be under shelter just in case the rain comes back. And for those of you who have arranged to come back to the college for the celebration there will be transport arranged, so please do listen out for the notices about that. Thank you.